with Dani Killafournya.
And you even have there's a painting that looks familiar, like somebody we know on that thing right there. That's some real freestyle shit right there, man. Shout out to Miklan Murals right here, holding it down. This is like artist freestyle. This is an artist freestyle painting right here, man. It's dope, man.
Beautiful. When I first met Raul at the Mexica New Year, he was doing a mural live, and it just touched my heart. I basically stopped what I was doing, and I stayed and watched him the entire rest of the day.
Yeah, right?
Absolutely.
Our work does that to you too, though. And you know what I noticed? I was talking to Daryl, you know what I'm saying, off air, is like they vibe out with the artists, with the music, and people having a good time behind them, and then that's like a backdrop for him to just get down on his painting, so it's pretty dope. But we're getting live footage throughout the show. You see the progress. This painting started when we started the show, and it's almost it's getting there. It's there.
It's beautiful. You're doing an amazing job.
You were right on time, dog. Perfect timing. Hey, so who we got up next? Fatlip's gonna come up right now in a cool second.
Yes.
Oh, here he comes. Yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2, microphone check.
Yeah, we wanted to do a proper introduction, right? Fatlip in the fucking building, B-side.
In the place to be. Hip hop. All day.
Hey. Thank you so much for DJing for us tonight too, by the way. He's the DJ, y'all. I mean, he tears it up. I've been to a club you were performing at, you were spinning. I say performing here. I see you as an artist. And I mean, I was sweaty, soaking wet by the time I left. So that was all you.
Hey.
I love it. I mean, this is hip hop. Like, it's 2019, but like I got introduced to this thing called hip hop in like 84.
1984, y'all. Where were you in 1984? That's what I want to know right now.
They're like not born. Yeah. They're like not born.
Like
they're like
barely born.
Not born. But yeah, and it's dope because it's still cracking. But that night that I saw you, what was it? It was Razcast performed.
Yes. Shout out to Raz, one of my artists. I love you, Raz. He's out of the country, by the way. Thank you very much.
You know what I'm saying? Planet Asia performed. Shout out to Planet Asia.
Yay!
You know what I mean? High Frequency Entertainment.
Yes. Jason put that together. We had that Living Legends show, which you were also at. Yes. So Jason's been putting in work too. Shout out to High Frequency Entertainment.
Hey, we were talking, before the show started and everything, but kind of that, especially from a DJ's perspective, you guys really get to, kind of bridge the gap. Like you know what's hot with the new shit, the classic shit. So it's like a DJ, you get to set the mood, and we were kind of talking like you might turn like maybe a youngster that maybe didn't grow up with an uncle that knew hip hop and all that, and they might hear something they really dig, and they're gonna go back then and do the research. And so you're kind of like teaching people too, dog, when you're playing. You know what I'm saying? So that's got to be dope from the DJ's part. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I try to. It's great. You know what I mean? Like it's just music. It's like music. But I do understand when people don't want to hear old school hip hop. That's the one thing I know. And you know what? And I'm gonna be honest with you. There was a point when I didn't want to hear old school hip hop.
Right.
For real. Like for real. Like I was over it. And then I'm talking about early 2000s. And there's people that I know that are way younger than me, who actually kind of like I see how they get excited over what song we talking about. We talking about just J. Rue the Damager, the Damn Come Clean, J. Rue the shit like that. We used to love. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yeah, it's dope. It's dope. It's a good time for music, I say.
And it does have to do with eras. I kind of touched on it earlier, and I didn't mean to sound disrespectful when I said they're not on the same level as us. They're beneath, and I didn't mean beneath as in lower than. What I was referring to is during different eras, people receive information differently. So in the 90s, we weren't inundated with a bunch of electronic devices and things like that. So information came differently. It was more word of mouth. You had to actually be out in the street to be able to get your name out there. So now I feel like the younger generation, they want to mute shit out because there's too much coming in. So their music is not really turned up, it's more turned down. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like muting out the sounds of everything, all the psychological bombardment. So that's kind of what I meant about that, and I think I understand what you're saying, when sometimes you just don't want to hear it anymore, you know? So you've been working on some projects that kind of deviate a little bit away from your traditional style, right? Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm working on some stuff, like mostly like, all right, so in 2012 was the 20-year anniversary of our first album. Was all right.
Pharcyde.
And then we went on tour in 2012, but we was all the way in Europe. That's what I was talking about Ja Blues about. It's like Europe, like, okay, I just want to talk about Europe for a second, like in hip hop.
We love you, Europe.
You know what I'm saying? Germany, all of that, like they own it. Like, I'm just saying, like we all was raised and born in hip hop, but sometimes you don't realize how amazing that shit is until you go somewhere else where
And see how it makes them feel.
Like
right?
another planet.
you know what I mean? Like another planet. She look like another planet. Exactly. Like, yo, I swear to God, I went to Mars. And then no, for real though. Same, yeah, no, like, yeah.
It feels like that because you're like, wait a minute, I do this, you know, and people are like, I saw you last month. They ain't really tripping on it.
Right.
But then you leave, and all of a sudden, it's like people receive you in a way that just makes you feel like this is how it's supposed to feel. This is how it's supposed to be.
And the feeling that you give from the music, you see it, like, and they don't hide it, man. So that's crazy.
I mean, the one thing I will say is, like, that's really important to me. Personally, that's really important to me because it's like, that's what I do. And like, and I know Flavor in Your Ear is dope. I know Paid in Full by Rakim is the dopest shit ever. But sometimes you kind of forget because, like you say, it's a lot of stuff that comes out afterwards or whatever. But yeah, it just kind of like makes you reappreciate. Is that a word? It is now.
It is now, yeah.
Reappreciate.
Things you already are familiar with.
The
Sometimes
essence of it, too.
seeing things through a different lens. Like, for example, if I took Rabbit's glasses and I put them on, I'm going to see the way he sees. Like, holy shit, your eyesight is fucked up.
Yeah, it might be pretty hazy through my eyes.
But if I put on Fatlips, I'm like, whoa, I need glasses. I see really clear now. And I think that's what you mean. You leave the country and you get an idea of another person's perspective of things we're very familiar with.
Yeah.
And then we realize this shit's impactful.
Yeah, it goes back to exactly what you were saying. A lot of people have been saying.
I'm gonna make
that
space for Ramses. Come on over, Ramses. This way people can see you. You're not the ghost in the machine.
Thank you.
Ramses is a producer who's working with Fatlip on a project.
Yeah.
We can
Oh,
we
yeah.
can come on in, Ramses.
I don't mean to. Like, hey.
This is Ramses, y'all.
Yeah, aka Priest One. Me and my partner, Mary Dialect, we're producing an album featuring Fatlip. And yeah, we grew up in the golden age of hip hop, listening to music that was inspirational and educational to us. You know, I still hear a lot of lyrics going through my head, just like the Holy Spirit whispering scriptures.
Right?
Nice.
Or
Right.
something like that, you know, about direction in life, or, you know, just stuff to keep me strong in times where I'm just going through moments of a struggle, you know, or pain and suffering, or just identity crisis or whatever.
So what's it like working with Fatlip?
He's a great guy. He's an expert lyricist. You know, he still brings that flavor. He's like straight OG, you know. I mean, he's from he's like I said, he's OG. I mean, and I'm glad people appreciate him on the other side of the world because, you know, like I said, stuff this guy says in his music, he's one of the people who like, gave me and my friends perspective in life in regards to a lot of things.
He could like keeping it lyrical, and we've talked about this. Like sometimes it does go miss, but keeping it lyrical, but you can still tell a story. You can still change it up, but you don't have to stray away from the lyrics to do it. And that's what I think is dope about Fatlip as well.
He's a coveted MC.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
right.
the guy, one of the originals telling vivid stories.
Said I'm okay.
I'm pretty good. No, I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
He said I'm okay.
Right in the back. You get the chicken at 3 years.
Yeah, right. Hey,
So tell us a little bit about the project.
Yo, so my man Amir, he's on the beats. This man right here, he introduced me to Amir, and then we just started working like in the new era, like where you do it online. You know what I mean? I know this brother online, but we've been doing business for a couple years.
Yeah, probably.
Years, right?
Yeah.
That's great. That's great.
So we got some projects coming out, and then we got a project coming out, and it's not that bad. It's pretty.
All right.
Hey, it's
all
pretty
right.
good. It's
Humbly
pretty good.
speaking, right?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
So when do you have an official time yet? Or are you guys still in the project right now, or do you guys know? That's on you,
Well,
man.
we've already produced, put together an EP, right? And I believe it's available in Amoeba, and probably online soon. We're setting up a website. It's Black Renaissance label, but we heard it said by a younger gentleman. Is that just black? No. We welcome everybody. It's all about the love here. Growing up, I always, I guess most of us probably were in the midst of a lot of diversity, and so I think that's what creates hip hop, what creates America, and the world, right? And so it's great for people in Europe to embrace, the black community and other communities too, because I guess just like America, Europe is kind of the same way, right? But we just haven't.
Yeah, and that's what one of the main things that originally drew me into hip hop and going to shows and backyards where people were freestyling different things is like that diversity of people. You get all part of the hip hop culture, man. It's important, man, and I think that's one of the dopest things that ever drew me into it as well. Hey, so with this project, in the works and all that, we're also talking about, off air that you also have had experience is dealing with the kind of, I guess, the industry. I don't know if you say the industry, but you've thrown shows and you see kind of how it works, like where sometimes things maybe are underappreciated, but then sometimes you realize later there was people that were really getting it. Maybe it just wasn't in the mass.
It was impactful after all.
It was still impactful. That's it right there.
Yeah.
So.
And sometimes it's the person who's throwing the party that means, like, when it's your own birthday party, you're throwing the party, the parents are throwing the party. You don't really have any fun, but everyone else is the cake, the pizza.
Hey, yo, I'm saying.
And they talk about it for years to come.
Can I ask you a question? What time is it? Okay.
Were you hoping it was 4:20?
No, because it's almost time. I know what's up.
No. Can I say something? And I'm gonna say this, in 30 minutes, I'm gonna be 50.
What?
That's why I had to ask what time
That's what
it
I'm
is.
saying.
I'm gonna have to ask what time it is.
Happy birthday to Fatlip.
Dr. Sabi. Hey, shout out to Dr. Sabi.
Dr. Sabi.
Real talk, Dr. Sabi though.
Sabi is a boss.
Google that.
Change your life.
Yeah, hey, thanks for, coming and sharing with us and vibing out for your pre-birthday right here with us, man, and throwing the mix down too. That was dope of you, man. We appreciate that. Hey, so you stay mad busy. You're either, performing, on the mic or behind the tables. Anything coming up, soon? In the area?
I got some shows. I got some shows. I got some flows. I'm on the road. Whoever knows where I'm at, here or there. Who cares? I just saying. My next one coming up though. Mayfair. Actually, Mayfair. I'm here at Mayfair. I got a residency with my main man, Cut Chemist. You know Cut Chemist.
Shout out to Cut Chemist.
It's Mayfair Hotel. Mayfair Hotel. You know what I'm saying? It's a hip hop party. If you love hip hop, if you love good music, not just hip hop but good music, go. It's the first Friday of every month. This month, actually, Cut Chemist is somewhere else, but we got my man Babu.
Oh shit!
No, I'm just saying it's like some. I'm just saying it's like.
If you want to experience some real hip hop, you need to come through for Babu and Fatlip at the Mayfair on the very first Friday.
Ja Blue said I won't be there. Don't worry. Yeah.
We all gonna be there. You want to see us live and direct? You need to be at the Mayfair.
Guys, it's gonna be cracking.
Show up, man.
That's what's up.
He's spinning there. You can catch that going down, man. Let's play a video. We'll come back. We'll capture a little more footage, man. You see this progress, this artwork in progress right here. Shit is dope.
Very nice.
You know what's crazy? And we were talking about, you know, how artists freestyle, you know, on the mic. But this is a freestyle painting. You kind of gave him the idea at the beginning, right?
Raul. And it was just I simply just made a gesture with my hand. That's two of my logos combined together into one. And he literally just recreated my logo for me right now. Raul, Miklon Murals, a talented gift.
And we're not done yet, but this is the progress shot right here, man. Shout out to everybody in the building, vibing out with us. We'll be right back after this video. B-side.
You know, a lot of MCs be thinking my songs about them. This is not to get confused. This is for you. On the mic, yeah, I strike like a python. So bright, see me shine without the lights on. I'm Mike Tyson when the fight's on. I'm a mean person, but the mic is what I'm nice on. I take 10 years to write a song. I'm winning. I don't give a fuck if I'm right or wrong. I'm back where I'm supposed to be. Don't be asking where I've been. Stop acting like you know me. Homie, leave me alone. I'm in my own world. Puffing on a Marlboro at a bar with your girl. Sipping on a bottle, spinning on Serato. Models telling me to play Nelly Furtado. Tomato, tomato, guacamole, avocado. It's all the same thing as long as the bitch swallow. I know I sound shallow and hollow, but believe it or not, to the kids I'm a motherfucking role model. This is just for you.
If I counted all the fans that's devout, I got a lot to be thankful for.
Crushing records, no frills. Showing and improving on a day-to-day basis.
This is just the way they call you.
If I counted all the fans that's devout, I got a lot to be thankful for.
Crushing records.
This is Rockstar Megadeth. Nothing left to say to these rappers other than we the best. I smother beats for less, 10 times more hardcore than I was before. Here's a metaphor, you can't bullshit a matador. Light for your sore eyesight, music to your ears. Fly chicks at the front door, goons through the rear, plus my ace. Be flying chicks out of state, swallowing balloons of coke like Maria full of grace. Yeah, that's my ace, Boone Coon. He got a bigger heart than Uncle Ruckus on the Boondocks. Don't get me started, cause I can get retarded like the diabolical B.I.Z. I'm steady like Chi-Ali, and I'ma need the C.I.D. Y'all all imposters to me. I'm like a Rossi smoking that weed, spliffed it up. Fresh pack of backwoods, lift it up. This to you from us.
This is just for you.
If I counted all the fans that's devout, I got a lot to be thankful for.
Crushing records, no frills. Showing and improving on a day-to-day basis.
This is just the way they call you.
If I counted all the fans that's devout, I got a lot to be thankful for.
Crushing title plays, who beside to save out to make it how to lay in the cut like a spider prey, and those are fighters play right away. I stay core, should be way more paid, or have a high grade score made. While he done slayed towards raid stores. Astounding men and women in towns have been making rounds again. Kronas, euros, pounds to yen, who's down to spin. Standing the block, grinding my sock, fans that would stop me, handed the guap over demanding my stock, and it was hot. I make the place jump as the bass dump. Disgrace jumps, hating is how to get a body and face hump. The illa cat with the killer rap flow, making my skrilla stat like crack dealers jack using gorilla tactics. Ask around, who from the past to now has the sound that'll smash your crown with speakers blast and pound. Superb act is absurd, jack how I heard, cast disturb, chat how I use words that define me as nerve rap. This is for you. Crushing records, no frills. Showing and improving on a day-to-day basis.
You know, a lot of MCs be thinking my songs about them. This is not to get confused. This is for you. On the mic, yeah, I strike like a python. So bright, see me shine without the lights on. I'm Mike Tyson when the fight's on. I'm a mean person, but the mic is what I'm nice on. I take 10 years to write a song. I'm winning, I don't give a fuck if I'm right or wrong. I'm back where I'm supposed to be. Don't be asking where I've been, stop acting like you know me. Homie, leave me alone, I'm in my own world. Puffing on a Marlboro at a bar with your girl.